Hello, little viewers. Welcome to Mr.Who Reviews. Today, I'll be reviewing Pokemon Battle Frontier or Pokemon Season 9. This is a season that has new voices since Pokemon has been taken by 4 kids and given to somebody else. As I've said in my review of Pokemon Ranger and Temple of the Sea and Pokemon Master of Mirage Pokemon, some of the voices are okay. Like, remember my main new voice or Brock's and Max's gets a little bit of time to get used to, but Ash's new voice is just awful. Just bad. I thought the Pokemon voices, well, actually one of the Pokemon voices was as well, and, and that's Corfish. It just doesn't sound right. I don't know. Anyway, the first episode of the season is the home posse in this ghost town, and literally a ghost town since there's ghost type Pokemon there. And these psychic type Pokemon who are just partying around. And for some reason, the psychic types are scared of the ghost types, even though they're strong against them. I don't know. Anyway, there are some ghost filler episodes in this. Like when the rich girl, or rich girl that's a genius, has her Scizor battle some trainers, and when the trainer loses, the Scizor draws on the Pokemon. It's just a decent episode and good mystery. Just very good. Now with Ash's adventure in the Battle Frontier, there's only one battle or one Frontier brain that's forgettable, and that's the fighting type one. I can't even remember her name. All I remember about her is this Pokemon that she has. A Hariyama and a Meditite. Just forgettable. Oh, and also in the season, Brock gets a policy in this episode based around ninjas. And I've mentioned in the last review that Ash's family from the Johto season come along, and in this, he evolved into a Donphan, which is just cool. And I also get the Apom in this, who is a girl, I don't know why you can make him a boy, but whatever. And they meet by because Apom is stealing a lot of people's cake, or he stole Ash's hat, which is funny, but that's just a bit funny, but whatever. Now to the rest of the Frontier Brains, the battle between Ash and Tucker, or Ducker, whatever, is good in its own like the point of strategy and stuff like that. And the battle between him or Ash and Lucy, it wasn't exactly based around the battle or anything. It was more about Brock being conflicted with who to cheer for, since he once again falls for losing. I say once again because that's like, what that, like the 100 or 200 woman that Brock swallowed for. No idea. And there's a good fight between Lucy Survivor and Jessie Survivor, and it's just good. I can't help it. I am. It's shown in some scenes that Lucy might have a crush on Brock, so that's another one of the girls that he likes that gets away, or he just leaves. Gotta catch a break, can he? Okay, who's next? I can't remember the guy's name, but he's sort of like a wild man or shaman, and he was he's a good batter. He's not exactly forgettable, you know, for his name, but he's good. And the introduction episode it was very interesting. This is also centered around Septile. I forgot to mention that in a previous episode, the grower fell for this Ganium, but the Ganium has somebody else, and then the Septile or grower evolved while he was broken hearted, and because of that, he can't use his attacks, and just runs off into a forest in the Frontier Brains in just episode, and he asked me to run into a B drill, and then he steps on after separate from people when he go through a river or something. And it's also about sets off trying to get his mojo together and be able to use his attacks, so it's pretty good. And battle between Sceptile and Citri is just fantastic. Just very, very good. And the second to last of the Frontier Brains is another character I forget. And he's sort of like an empath or psychic, which is kind of obvious since he uses psychic like Pokemon. And after loses it to her at first, and in the rematch he wins. Uh, Turns out that she has a crush on Ash. I don't know why. Maybe because you know he treats Pokemon. I don't know. Is he put the 20 or something? I don't really get it. Like I guess some of the characters they put together for Ash are just like a romantic interests, but this, I don't know. I'll get to the final Frontier Brain in a minute, so I just want to get the or to talk about May's contest stuff, or just talk about May in general in this. In this scene, she's get one new Pokemon, which is Eevee, which she got from an egg in a different episode where Pikachu learns a new attack called the Bolt Tackle, which is just fantastic. It takes them a while to actually use it or just control it, but it does good. And the episode where Eevee's egg hatches is just great. Her and Meow just go back in time somehow. I saw Rocket, I think. I haven't seen the episode in a while. And just try to stop this guy from leaving town, and I'll say they sort of have to turn the wrong story the 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 12 Pokemon movie. Because other than the means of time travel that makes no sense here, everything is just great. I don't know why they can't do time travel so well in movies. It makes no sense. And I don't think he uses the Eevee much in the contests, but it's a good Pokemon. And her contest battles are good. One is with a dad that just wants to do one contest where he goes work or retires. I don't know. I remember what it is. And another is when he faces Hardy again, and he wins. And at the end of that, uh, either Nurse Joy or one of the hosts of the contest gives me a letter and a rose saying that the person will meet her in the next contest. And of course he thinks it's Drew because his call card is given for a rose, but whatever. And it turns out it's actually a fangirl of Drew. And it's just hilarious. Like, he even calls him Mr. Drew. Oh god, gotta make this stuff up. The maiden seem threatened by her by because you only see her and Drew as a couple, but the girl does. And she does beat the girl, and when the girl confesses her feelings for Drew, she just not really harshly reject her, but just says that he has somebody, well, in terms, he has somebody else in mind, and they just rushes wildly. I say that wrong. And this is a funny episode. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and there's another contest episode where Brock enters a contest and impresses other woman he likes, and just forfeits the match sort of so easy on May when he battles her because he realizes that it's her third contest for himself. And there's a two-parter where Hardy gives or hires Jesse to try to take down May. And the reason, gives the reason why he hates May, because when he's younger, a girl that looks exactly like May took his last piece of food. Hardy in this version is just goofier than in the last season, or he's just crazier. For Pete's sake, in the Grand Festival in Canada, he dressed up as May. That's wild. He's just goofy. Oh god. And also in the grand contest saying May's final rival Soda shows up, and turns out that he's the only person that beats Drew, and also May beats Drew in this, but also loses in like the semifinals or whatever. He's also held in the Indigo Plateau. And those of you that have watched Pokemon since you know what that means, so yeah. Now for the final frontier brain, Brandon. He is kind of a jerk and looks angry all the time. And the actor just shouts a lot of his lines. Oh yeah, he's also an archaeologist. And in the episode that he's introduced in, Ash gets taken over by an evil king of Pokelantis. Now, we've all been wanting to see what Ash would be like if he had a dark side or something. But not like this. For Pete's sake, I think the voice of the king of Pokelantis is just worse than the actual voice Ash has. It is. Anyway, Ash loses the battle of force, and when he comes back, he loses again, and then he gets his three for starters, Charger, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur, was trying to get his first team together. If you're trying to do that, why can't you just also get Pidgeot and try to find a way to get Butterfree back. They know it's probably hard for him to find Butterfree, but you know where Pidgeot is. I'm sure he can take a break from technology Pidgey and Pidgeotos. But whatever. The battle, or her battle, between Ash and Brandon is pretty good. How the hell did Stargard lose to a Dustok? Dustnor or something? If it can beat a legendary Pokemon that has a type advantage against, then it can definitely beat a Ghost of Dark type. I don't know why. Was he second off in the training in the Starfix Valley or something? It makes no sense. And in the previous episode before he gathered up all his team, Professor Oak comes around giving a subsidy paper that has all his Pokemon's claw prints, footprints, pincer prints or something. Some food for his mom and a new lure from Misty and a postcard from Sinnoh from Gary. And it's pretty cool seeing where Athos imagines him and Gary talking. Because brothers that Gary is more like a brother to Athos now than anything. So it's cool. Anyway, the last two episodes, Athos and May in a contest together. And it's not really like connected to the ground festival or anything, so anybody can enter. And this is a good episode. And the outcome of the battle between Acid Septile versus May's Combustion. Yeah, I'm not Combustion, Blaziken is pretty cool. But yeah, May's Combustion involved in Blaziken in this episode, so it's cool. And it's good that it ties on that May might have been Acid's student for a while, but now she knows as much as Ash does or even more, and is going to strategize. And Brock has said that May's battle style is similar to Ash's, so makes sense. And it's pretty good that they just split the ribbon in two. So, and then May just reveals that she's going to Johto to go become a scare alone. And then Max just goes off being upset and sitting on swings and Max just talking to him after he can promise that once Max gets Pokemon they'll have a battle. That's like that. Then the home posse just split up with May and Max going to Hoenn and May probably going to Johto afterwards. And then after Brock split up, then after bumps into Gary with Electivire. Electivire is just cool. It's awesome. And afterwards, he gets home, he has a battle with Gary and his Electivire with Pikachu, and loses badly. Then, after what Gary said about the world being big and just really won the Battle Frontier to mean that, yeah, it's any stronger or something like that. And then Ash decides to go to Sinnoh, and while he's on the boat, Apom sneaks on. He's just doing a Bambi, just sneaking off from Professor Oak's lab. And once again, Ash is just bringing Pikachu with him. And he leaves before his mother gives him his new clothes. I don't know why, but whatever. I have got to mention that Scott said if he beat Brandon, then he'd be a new frontier brain. But as of declines, since he still wants to travel a bit, but he probably pick up the offer someday, but that's yet to be seen. Oh yeah, and the theme songs. The Japanese one for this is a bit better than the last one. And for the studio that picked up Pokemon after 4 Kids, it's a, it's a good theme song. It's catchy, memorable, and has good visuals, and just all around good. It's not acting, it's good. But I gotta ask, who owns that Tyranitar that's walking beside asking everybody else? Why do you have a Tyranitar anyway? Anyway, that's Pokemon Battle Frontier. It has some good points and some okay points, and there's some weird points. Tree Jinx and a baby is just one of them. And the characters have changed a bit, mostly Max May. Well, not, probably not Max, probably May. She started off, as I said, in the beginning of the advanced generation, not liking Pokemon, but slowly just, just either falling for them, like as friends, or as he showed in True Blue, Sub Blue, and the Pokemon Ranger movie, just falling in love with them and treating them like kids. He can be somewhat of a Mary Sue, but I don't know. I think Dawn's more like Apple in my mind. And the content stuff is good. And look at weird when it comes to Hardy. And rivalry with Drew is pretty good as well. And the hints that they might like each other is plausible, but you don't really know. But it's in the air now, I think. And I really hope that they do show all of Ash's past companions in some stage in the Color League finals in the episode somehow. You just have like a flashback or so you taking up them he was in the ending of Black and White, or you could show watching the Color League finals on TV. But I don't know if I see that. Anyway, I give Pokemon Battle Frontier a 9 or a 6 out of 10. I think a 9.6 is good. Next time will be Diamond Pearl, which gives new companions, new Pokemon, an exclusive new villain, and one of the best, or probably the best, criminal organizations in the Pokemon anime and probably the game. It's just that Pearl is just good in my opinion. It really is. I'm not the first day, but what are you gonna do? Until the time, I'm Mr.Who. That's it.